My name is Catherine and I'm a craftaholic. Welcome to my craft room and my channel. Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome to our new subscribers. We have a few new people that joined us, which is always fun. Thank you very much. I have a lot to talk about today, a lot of things to share. I have whips, of course, who doesn't? I have FOs, yes I do. And I have announcements and a few acquisitions. Really just a little bit of acquisitions. So let's get to it. I am disorganized in my head. I'm sorry. It's a good thing I just wrote it all down and I have something to fall back on. Okay, let me start with the announcements. There are gonna be quite a few videos that are gonna be released in the next few days. There will be my Vestuaryvestfest video where I show my finished items and where I will also share the details of the announcement of the winners of the contest, etc, etc. That will be one video. Then there will be a happy mail. Actually, there will be two happy mails. One happy mail is from Reggie. I already opened it, but I didn't edit it yet, so that's gonna be posted. And this is my secret Santa. Well, it came last week, just in time to be my secret Valentine. It's from Fiber Floozy Crafts, and I am so upset with the postal services. It's not funny. She sent this out in November, and I got it half February. But like I said, it's also a secret Valentine, which is fun. This will be one video as well. Then there is a video about, there will be a video about my podversary. Yes, Saturday, February 20th. I started my vlog last year. So there will be lots of things going on in the coming month, because I'm gonna make it a podversary month, and I'll tell you all about that in yet another video. So you're gonna be so sick of watching me. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get to this vlog. Ooh, I have been a busy bee. I have started a cal. I have started something new to do. I have tested a pattern. And when I look at it like that, it seems like I didn't do all that much, but still, it feels like I did a lot. Let's start with the cal. Okay, so I told you about the Mandalove cal from Sis Homemade. Yesterday, part 4 started, but I'm a little bit behind. I am still working on part 3. And instead of using the super fine cotton, I wanted to do something different. So I am using, ooh, I didn't put a stitch marker on. I just pulled out a few stitches. Hold on. Nothing bad happened. I am using Little Bishes Stitches yarn. And I love how it looks. It looks a bit different than when you work with cotton, but I just love how this pattern is showing off the beautiful, beautiful colors of the yarn. This is a little bit that was left over from my Fantasia shawl I knitted. This is called, I forgot, Whirl something. Sorry, cat. I forgot the name. But this, I do know. This is garbage, and it's such a fun colorway. It's every stitch has different colors. There's greens, yellows, orange, pink, gray, purple. It's gorgeous. This is... No, I'm wrong. This is Locked and Loaded. Yes, this is Locked and Loaded. And this is garbage. And this is also a very beautiful pinks and purples, and there's some yellow in it. It has such beautiful colors. Now these two I won with a giveaway. I think it was a Facebook giveaway. And I also purchased. This is my absolute... Every time I see it, I fall in love with it. This is God's Like the Sun. And it is gorgeous. It is white and yellow and pink. And then there are some beautiful teal speckles in it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how far I'm gonna get with my one hank. I might just have to order another color to add to it, but I have no idea what that will be. And also she is making new colors. Actually, I will put a link to her shop. She is gonna release new colors in her shop soon, and they are gorgeous. I am obsessed with her yarn, I know. So this so far is my Mandalove, and I really love it. This is a triangle version, but there's also a half circle version, which I also intend to make. But for that one, I want to dye my own yarn. You heard that correctly, dye my own yarn, because that's what I did last week. I started dyeing yarn, and I am pretty happy with the result. This is a 50% acrylic, 35% mohair, and 15% wool blend. And the 50% acrylic is what gives that kind of a jeans fade look. And I made a gradient, and I'll put pictures up here. So this is what it looks like on the Nitty Naughty. And I love it. It is totally not what I was aiming for. I was aiming for blue to purple. No, I was aiming for red to purple. And it turned out navy, purple, blue, red. What's wrong with me? But I love how it looks. Why did I choose this acrylic blend? Well, because it seems to be pretty impossible to find any fine wool yarns in my local yarn stores. Yes, DK and thicker than TK, but okay. This is the thinnest wool I found, and it has a wonderful halo because it's mohair, and it is super soft. So why does it have to be wool? Because I wanted to use food coloring to dye, and so I needed a protein fiber, an animal wool, to use acid to dye, acid being vinegar. And this was quite an adventure, and this beautiful skein actually had the worst of it, because I was thinking, you know what, I have food coloring in my cupboard, and I'm gonna use it. And I was pretty sure it was Wilton's, which Rebecca from Ken Knits uses a lot. But it's 2 years old. I'm not gonna use it for food anymore. So that's actually more than 2 years old. I'm not gonna use it for food anymore. So how perfect is it that I can dye yarn with it? So I used it. But something weird happened. It kind of formed a wax that just stuck to the yarn, something horrible. And it's only afterwards, when I was looking up that food coloring, that I saw, because I didn't have the box anymore, just the little jars, that I saw that these colors I used were oil based. So yeah, that was kind of a oopsie moment. So here you can see what it looked like on this this wool. And this one I dyed in a ball. This is such a fun technique, and it really did not turn out how I liked it. And as you can see on the picture, I had this huge blotch of red, brick red wax on top of my yarn. But I managed to wash it out, but I really didn't like the colors either, because this was kind of my leave no dye behind my mop, and it is sad gray with the brick red. And so I want to get some Easter egg coloring, and I dip dyed it, the yarn, into it, and I managed to get some really beautiful blues and purples. There is a little bit of a grayish, but it's more bluish gray now. So I kind of like the gradient I made with this. Sorry, that's Santos. He probably saw a bird or something. We're gonna have a nice spring weekend, and the birds are very, very active and just challenging the dogs by walking by really close by the windows. So my yarn that I'm really happy with, and for the, because that's how I came up with the subject, for the half circle shawl, I want to dye cotton yarn, which is gonna be a little harder than the wool yarns, because apparently there's gonna be a lot of rinsing to do with that. But I'm gonna try to do that this weekend. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna be able to manage it. And I can tell you, dyeing yarn is fun. Oh my god, I love it. And dyeing yarn is one of the things that is on my bucket list. I have quite a few things on my bucket list, things that I would like to try. And of course, if you know me, I want to try it now, all of it. But I'm trying to be reasonable and not do it all at the same time. Now, another thing that is on my bucket list is knitting socks. Yeah, I know. I don't know why, because something in me tells me the yarn is so expensive, and it's so much work, and isn't it a shame to knit socks? But I want to try it. I really, really want to try it, because it's just so pretty. And I do have two very nice sets of sock yarns from the Mermaid's Purse. And the Mermaid's Purse brings me to the pattern I tested. And the pattern I tested is by Reggie, and it's coming out on her Etsy store on February 20th, on my podiversary. And now, okay, if I didn't have gray hairs yet, I do have them now, because I managed to mess up this pattern so badly. But it was not due to the pattern. It was not really due to my skills, but it was totally all about the yarn. I used the Mermaid's Purse cotton yarn, but one of the two colors was way thinner than a sports weight, and the other one was way thicker. So it no, not thicker. One was a sports weight, the other one was way thinner. So I had to go down half a centimeter, so 0.5 millimeters hook. But then the sock was too snug and it didn't fit, and then I tried to adapt it to my foot, but then the pattern didn't work. So I tried and I redid and I frogged and I redid and I frogged and I redid, and then I said, you know what? After that, I'm gonna keep that yarn for knitting socks, and I'm gonna use a different one. So I got this Around the World set from Mermaid's Purse. As you can see, it's whale themed. And I used that to crochet this sock, because I haven't told you what the pattern is yet. It's this beautiful, beautiful pattern. And I used the Around the World kit, where these two yarns were a bit thicker, but they're cotton, the other ones are wool. And I managed to actually use the 3.5 millimeter hook as was prescribed. And this is my sock. Isn't that pretty? I love this variegated yarn. It's kind of self-striping. It is so beautiful. This pattern is awesome. I did have to make the small size. Isn't that crazy? Because with the other yarn, a large was too snug, and with this yarn, a large was way too big, and I had to make the small one. But I love it. I absolutely, totally love it. So, for people who don't want to knit but want to make socks, hop over to Reggie's Etsy store, and I'll put the link down below, where you can get this fantastic pattern. It is fun to do. I would say it's maybe not beginners, but it's if you have done amigurumi, you won't have any problem with it, because it's working in the round, which makes it fun. So this is my beautiful sock. The pattern is called Sunnydale sock. And if you are a fan of the Buffyverse and the Angelverse like me, you will know that Sunnydale is where Buffy the Vampire Slayer lives. Also, because the sock yarn I used was from a set with whales, I call these my Sunny Whale socks. So, okay, and that was one finished object. Woohoo! I'm really excited. I just need more yarn to make a second sock. Okay, and then as we are talking about Reggie, this is a perfect link to another subject, and that is the Vestuaryvestfest. Yes, the last week of February is going in, which means that Vestuaryvestfest is ending. I have made 2 vests, and you can see them in my Vestuaryvestfest video, where I will also announce all the details about the giveaway. Both Reggie and I are going to give away 2 prizes for people that participated in the Vestuaryvestfest and posted their vests on either Reggie's Facebook group or used the hashtag Vestuaryvestfest to tag us to show off their work. Now this will be in a live where I will be. It's going to be my very, 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 very first live. And that's going to be on March 1st. You will find the details in the Vestuaryvestfest video. So hop on over there. Okay, acquisitions. Really not a lot. I didn't really indulge, just more things that I needed. Like sterling silver earring findings. You really cannot see it with the light. So it's just the regular, the leatherback earrings, which I personally, they're my favorite. As this is what I prefer to wear myself, it's also what I work with the most. And then I have this, which is a slightly more elegant model of a leatherback that I got to try. Like you see, it's also a leatherback, but it's very thin, very elegant, and it's kind of a different design. This will allow me to make more silver earrings to post up in my Etsy store. Yay, yay, yay. And then what else? Yeah, just sterling silver findings to make earrings. So I don't know if you can see, they're just head pins with little balls, and also the straight head pins with the flat end. So that's one acquisition, which is pretty practical. Also rings in all shapes and sizes, not shapes, they're all in all sizes. Also silver. And then is something I already have had, but had to get new ones. These beautiful green conches. They sold out, so I had to get new ones. Okay, these are pretty large stitch. These make pretty large stitch markers, but I find that when I work with a bulky yarn, I don't like the tiny fiddly stitch markers, and vice versa. So beautiful conches. And then finally, the last one, I think. It's really not that much I got. Cute gummy bear pennants charms. How cute are they? Aren't they adorable? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I cannot resist. That's me. That's really me. So I can't wait to make stitch markers because, well, earrings might be a bit childish though. I'm gonna make stitch markers with these. And there we have it. I thought I had so much to talk about, but apparently I managed to do it in about 20 minutes. Yay me. So it's time for me to stop babbling, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you like what I do, give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to get a notification every time I post a new video, hit the subscription bell down below. And of course, before I go, I have to leave you with this completely useless fact, and that is that for every human being on this planet, there are 1 million ants. What? See you next week. Bye!